Hi, and welcome to Very Good Questions about Van Gogh. Today I'm asking the question, did Vincent van Gogh believe in eternal life? Many people would approach this question with angels and glories and God talk, but Van Gogh's answer involves going to the vegetable patch and looking below the ground and finding there some white potato grubs. This is a highly unusual approach to a question about eternity, and I love how quirky it is. In another video, I asked the question, did Vincent van Gogh believe in God? And the answer was a yes, but not in any conventional way. He lost his respect for organized religion, but he kept a belief in God. And by his own admission, that belief defied any attempt at systemization. Today I'm asking, what did he make of eternal life? And what prompts my question is the fact that I found his answer. It's in one of his letters, and it's such an interesting answer that I felt it was worth asking the question here in one of these videos. Now, most of his letters were written to his brother, Theo, but this one was addressed to his sister, Vil, short for Wilhelmina. And in this, he takes a very odd route to eternity, because he chooses as his starting point maggots. This is what he wrote. Now I know that it is pretty much impossible for white potato or salad grubs, which later turn into cockchaffers, to be able to construct any meaningful concepts about a future existence above the ground. And it would be ill-advised for them to undertake above-ground investigations into this matter. The gardener or someone else interested in lettuce and vegetables would see them as harmful bugs and quickly and simply squash them. And for parallel reasons, I have little faith in the accuracy of our human concepts about the life to come. We can no more judge our own metamorphoses without being prejudiced or over-hasty than the white salad grubs can judge theirs. For the same reason that a salad grub ought to eat salad roots for its higher progression, so I think a painter ought to make paintings, and maybe there is something else afterwards. In his earlier religious phase, when he wanted to train as a Protestant minister, he enjoyed the solid reassurances of religious doctrine, and I can't imagine the younger Van Gogh ever coming out with anything as uncertain as, and maybe there is something else afterwards. But even after all his religious beliefs had changed, he found himself unable to countenance death as being an absolute end. So what prompted Van Gogh to start discussing maggots with his sister? It was the death in 1888 of his former mentor, the artist Anton Mauve. Vincent was struggling to conceive how Mauve, who had so penetrated the core of life, could disappear so completely and utterly. He could not accept that death was the absolute end. But what sort of afterlife existed for Anton Mauve, he did not know, and he refused to speculate. So this analogy is him explaining to Wilhelmina, his unknowing, the futility of humans contemplating eternity. And he does this by likening us to the grubs and bugs of the earth. It is clear that he did believe in eternity, and presumably thought it would be something better. But what eternity will be beyond that, he doesn't know. He can't imagine, and all he can say is that it's going to be very different from all that we know now. Vincent van Gogh wrote many analogies, and this is one of my favourites. I really enjoy the way he approaches such lofty speculations through the earthiness of salad grubs. And I hope that you've enjoyed this too. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you'd like to be alerted as new videos arrive. I find Vincent van Gogh endlessly fascinating. If you do too, you might be interested in this book, Vincent van Gogh and the Good Samaritan, The Wounded Painter's Journey, which is available as of November 2021, published by Darton, Longman and Todd.